What's good? What's good? This your boy DJ Creed back with another video. Man, your boy Charleston White is lost his ever loving mind. Um, if you haven't seen the news, there are reports of high schooler named Austin Reeves who got you know stabbed in the heart, stabbed in the chest by another high schooler named Camarlo Anthony. Um, Tragic situation, and I do feel for the families that have to deal with this. But I'm not play you. I'm gonna read you what Charleston White had to say, man. And y'all know I'm gonna come back with some commentary, so it is what it is. All right, this is what he writes and on his Instagram. He says black children are trained to be uncivilized by the culture and parental guidance. Today's black children are a violent group of overly aggressive, emasculated, neglected, and impulsive children. Their mentality is taught violence, not conflict resolution. I understand why most ethnic groups don't want their children going to school with black children. Bullying is no justification to murder an unarmed person. My heart goes out to his family, and I'm deeply saddened by this tragic loss. Then he puts justice for Austin Metcalf. Wow. Wow. I'm going to be honest, y'all. Charleston White claims to be a comedian, but what about this is comedic? I'm just asking the people who always defend this type of behavior, what is funny about it? Y'all tell me. Put in the comments. What's hilarious? You know what I'm saying? Is he a Malcolm X figure, or is he a comedian, or is he a dude who helped kids? Y'all tell me what it is, or is he just a slick talking YouTuber that likes to get people riled up? Y'all let me know, because this is crazy. First of all, these are teenagers, yo, and the fact that he's writing this shows you the type of attention he wants, because he was a teenager once and got into serious trouble over a murder. And the only reason he really got out because he was willing to tell on everybody. And see, this is the problem with this type of rhetoric. And I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going to get back to it in a second. This is the problem with this type of rhetoric. You put a target on other black kids' back. Your post should be saying we are not a monolith. We are, every black person is not the same and haven't been raised the same way. And this is why I have a problem with people speaking like this. You only saying one side of the coin. You know there's another other side of the coin. You putting a target on young kids back who don't deserve this, who ain't grow up like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with people speaking their truth or speaking how they feel. But don't put this on the back of black kids who don't deserve this. This is what he posts. I had to scribble that stuff out, but you know what they holding. You know what I'm saying? He over there holding, you know what I'm saying? They holding, the straps or whatever. Cool. You know what I'm saying? But he's acting like, oh, nobody does anything wrong. Look at it. He put all this stuff they're posting their weapons or whatever. But when a black child do it, it's a problem. We just don't have the opportunities to go out to the woods and shoot. We don't have as much space. A lot of these inner city kids ain't never seen the countryside like that. Ain't never been to the countryside like that. Like, we gotta stop this, man. We are setting these kids up for failure when you talk like that. I don't believe in I believe in saying the truth. Yes, this kid was absolutely wrong for what he did. But that's not all black people. Come on, man. Charleston White, you gotta say it. You gotta tell the truth and say it right. It's more black people right now that's living better than ever. Not everybody's in poverty anymore. Matter of fact, I think it's still more white people in poverty than black people. Bring out statistics, dog. It's black women are one of the most educated out of all races. Like, we gotta stop this, yo. I don't get what's the end goal? What's the message behind this? Because you're not telling the truth. Dog, these kids get in trouble. Kids fight. Kids argue. Kids do all kind of stuff. Yes, kids carry weapons. White boys, black boys, Mexicans, Asians. Yes, kids. Sometimes kids are scared. Sometimes kids, whatever influences them, whether it's TV, music, games, you don't know, man. We can't keep putting all black people in one basket like white people do, and then blame it and then point the finger. You were the same person who got a second chance, yo. You know what I'm saying? But here we go. He also put, here's really what happened. That violent black male Camilo was not being bullied. He was just a weak, angry, emasculated black male, like most black violent criminals in America. Now, I'm not gonna play you exactly what he wrote because I'm gonna just play the clip. But I will say this before I play the clip. We as black people, we have to be careful about how we say things. Now, I don't care if you feel like he was a violent criminal. It is what it is. You know, he did what he had to do. You know what I'm saying? In an argument with white boy, whatever. Maybe they got it. See, we don't even know the backstory. Maybe they knew each other from back in the day. Maybe they didn't like each other. Maybe they did get into other arguments before that. Maybe white boy threatened him one time. That's why he was like, "Don't touch me, dog." Maybe that's why he had the knife, because he knew how this white boy get down, dog. We got to stop doing that, dog. We don't know everything. And I hate when black people get on here and act like they know everything, dog. Like, come on, man. Just come on. All right, we're going to go to the clip. Here we go.
A teenager accused of stabbing another student athlete at a track meet told officers as he was being taken into custody that he did it in self-defense.
Austin Metcalf was killed this week at that Frisco track meet. New documents detail what happened before and after 17-year-old Carmelo Anthony allegedly pulled a knife from his backpack and stabbed him. Fox 4's Alex Boyer joining us now live with the latest. Alex.
Hey guys, and in that 7-page arrest warrant affidavit, several witnesses, including Metcalf's twin brother, describe how that deadly encounter went down. The suspect then reportedly admitted to a Frisco police officer who detained him that he had stabbed Metcalf.
My son is gone, and I don't really have words. I've tried to figure out what I was going to say, but he's just going to be so missed.
The pain is still raw for the Metcalf family after 17-year-old Austin Metcalf was killed on Wednesday morning at a UIL District 11-5A track meet in Frisco.
That dude was extremely smart, always in the box. He just came to him real easy, and just him playing with football as well just made him just a great person overall.
Here's what happened according to witnesses and the police report. Metcalf got into an argument with the suspect, 17-year-old Carmelo Anthony, over a seating dispute in the bleachers. Metcalf told Anthony he needed to move from under the team's tent.
He always was one to step up and be the person that would do the right thing. And he was doing the right thing by saying to this gentleman that you're not supposed to be in this tent. This is because they have personal items there.
Anthony opened his bag and reached inside and said to Metcalf, "Touch me and see what happens." Metcalf reportedly grabbed Anthony and told him to move.
He knew he wasn't supposed to be there. He was just a tragedy what happened.
That's when Anthony pulled out a black knife and stabbed Metcalf in the chest once before running away. When Anthony was taken into custody by a Frisco police officer, Anthony reportedly confessed to the crime, saying, "He put his hands on me. I told him not to," adding that, "I was protecting myself," and then asked the police officer, "Is he going to be okay?" Metcalf died in his brother's arms.
I'm not at that point to forgive and forget. but eventually I will. But I pray for his family. I pray that they understand what we're going through as well.
This whole community has really wrapped their arms around us, and if I could say anything to the nation, I would say to make sure that you just hug your babies tight, because you don't know when the last time you get to do it.
And in a statement released by the Metcalf family this afternoon, they say their focus is...
All right. It's wild for him to say self-defense, but like I say, we don't know what actually went on, you know, before that time. Maybe the reason why black dude had a knife on him because he got bullied. We don't know, yo. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you a little quick little story before I end this video. I was a person who got bullied, but I learned how to fight. So I ain't gonna lie. I didn't feel like I needed a knife, but I have brought weapons to school before because of bullying and people talking about you. Dog, you never know what a person going through, dog. And sometimes we as black people, we're taught to handle stuff ourselves. We're pushing our young kids to be men before they're ready. And things like this happen, yo. And yes, we don't have always the conflict resolution that we should have, but it's a lot. It's a lot, dog. And what Charleston White is doing is he is making a target on these black boys' back that shouldn't be there. There's already enough of that, you know. But let me know what y'all think. You know, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. Do y'all really think this is all right? You know, and do y'all feel the same way Charleston feel, or differently? You know what I'm saying? And again, I do feel for the families that have been affected by this. And you know, we just gotta watch our tone, man, when we start talking about things like this. Peace.